Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a game called War Inc. and I'm playing it on the Cube i7 Remix tablet. The game is available for free in the Play Store. It's a strategy title, a freemium game that obviously has a few currencies here and there. And the main resources that we can gather are crystals, as shown above, and oil that we're going to use in order to research stuff, train units, and build even more buildings. So this is the typical resource gathering and base building title that also includes some fighting either in campaign mode or PvP. Here we have the market where you can find the currencies. You can watch an ad to get extra fusion cores, fusion cells and such things. You will end up spending over $100 to get even more fusion cores, or you can convert those cores into crystals or oil. Other than that, you can also build your buildings that will include a mineral harvester, mineral silo, oil rig and oil depot, plus the salvage yard and power plant, and further on the nuclear plant, but that comes later as you level up. Then for the army you have the barracks where you train your units, the armory that you can use to house your units, and it's actually quite handy, so I'm going to go ahead and build one more that is, because I already have one. And you can rush the building and get rid of the timer by spending the fusion cores. Getting back to the building aspect, there's also the research center and the war factory that builds tanks, robots and things like that. And then we obviously have defenses, because there's a PvP aspect, which means you can be attacked, so you can set up a defense wall, mines, turrets, sniper turrets and even SAM rockets to protect you. Then we have the commanders that are very pricey. They have special abilities, like this guy here, for example, allows you to concentrate the attack on a certain building, just like most of the titles out there, like Boom Beach and Clash of Clans. As far as I know, you cannot choose which buildings to attack, you just deploy the units and that's it. Luckily, the game is quite generous with its resources, so I just got some crystals, then I can get some more in about 1 hour or half an hour. So let's start training some guys or girls. So Marine, Sniper and Demobot. Demobot is used to take down walls. More Marines, more Snipers, and that's it in the barracks. And here you can train more units, big ones like the mech. And I just went over capacity. And now I have to wait for them to finish, or once again spend those resources, fusion cores, and finish now. Okay, so that's the gist of it. Of course, you can move buildings around, you can remove trees out of the way to clear the path, but luckily that doesn't cost any money as far as I know. You can expand your base to a huge level. The graphics are quite good, as you can see. Well, not as good as in the Star Wars Commander title, for example, but they'll have to do. We get an in-game chat, and we can also form an alliance or join an alliance. We got achievements that bring you more fusion cores. And now let's get to the battle part of the game, and this is simply called attack. So we have the campaign mode that's hit a pretty rough spot for me, some pretty hard missions, and then we got a multiplayer where you have to spend crystals to find targets which you can loot and get their crystals, oil and some reputation. Okay, so this guy only has one turret, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and attack him. Deploy a Marine and maybe some snipers. Seems to be going fine. The battle lasts, as you can see, about 3 minutes, and I'm going to loot his resources. The core here is either destroy 50% of the base. Usually taking down the headquarters is enough to finish the job in case your units get killed. Okay, so from what I hear, this mission is a success. And the good thing about this game, unlike other titles, is that you can pull back your units alive. Usually you lost your units even if you won. Only this time I can evacuate these guys and take them back to my base and send them on another mission. So it's all about waiting. Unless you have a commander, the commander lets you choose which building to attack. Otherwise you're just sitting and watching like I'm doing right now. 2 more buildings left. In the campaign mode, the missions are longer, in that you get more time to fire, about 4 or 5 minutes, not 3 like we have here, and the mission should be over That's it. We won some loot, got some battle points, and these are the surviving units which I can evacuate, which is cool. As I said, probably the best part of the game is the fact that I get to keep my units. Once again, I can form alliances, I can chat with the people, we can organize attacks, and once my shield is dropped, some people from another alliance can attack me and avenge the guy I just looted. But if you want to do a campaign mission, things will get tougher. And right now, let's see what mission is this one here. This is one angry guy with a big base and a big wall. He has one turret here and two big ones here and another one here, so it will be very hard to approach. I'm going to have to send a demo bot that should have theoretically destroyed that wall. Anyway, some mechs will have to do, and an extra boatload of snipers, and this little fellow here. These are strong walls. I don't expect success from this mission. Okay, so we have breached the wall, and hopefully we can take down the turrets, even though things are looking pretty bad right now. Only one mech robot left, and a few of the little guys who are actually doing a fine job. If I can take down his headquarters, even if all my units die, the mission is pretty much a success. And it seems to be headed that way. Sadly, I didn't get to loot enough. The OL shown here is being looted right now, and this mission is pretty much done thanks to those good snipers. By the way, the units can also be upgraded, not just the buildings, also the tanks, the soldiers, and pretty much everything. So this is Androidpipe.com. The game is called War Inc. Modern World Combat, that's the full name. Available for free in the Play Store. It's a typical strategy game with some freemium elements. It's quite fun to play, but you have to invest quite a bit of time in it, maybe some money. In the end, you'll have a blast. It takes up about 100 megabytes of space, and I played it on the Cube i7 Remix tablet. I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8.2 out of 10. Bye bye.